Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of the pyramid. Yesterday we had great success in Downwell, and now here we are in Dicey Dungeons, where our primary is going to be win an episode 1 run as the inventor. So that's the inventor. Are all of these sets a big rotating stage? How does the shopkeeper move around so fast? I guess if I win ultimate knowledge I can find out. Difficulty 4 stars. We do have episode 1 available, that's good. And our secondary objective, leave at least 1 apple on 4 floors. So apples are healing items that can appear just on the ground in the dimensions of the dungeon. So we need to leave at least 1 apple on the ground on 4 floors. So enter the inventor. Manage your inventory with inventory way. Turn those boring old swords and shields into neat little gadgets. Standard rules. I cannot remember how the inventor plays, so it's going to be interesting. Here's Lady Luck tonight on Dicey Dungeons. We join together to watch the inevitable failure. Yeah, probably. Right, no apples here. Let's start. Is one of you a mimic? 3 chests seems excessive. Maybe it's because we're the inventor, we need more. Let's start with the hothead. That gives us access to the exit of the dungeon here. I should have checked my equipment first, but you know. Innate hothead is weak to ice. So if you don't know Dicey Dungeons, we have this kind of deck of cards, and we roll 2 dice, currently 2 dice at the start of every turn, and we can put these wherever we want. So current gadget, heat ray, burn all dice. That sounds bad. Why would I want to burn my dice unless it's burn their dice? But with a 6, do X damage on a 6, inflicts 1 shock. So I think we definitely want to do that. And roll a 5, do 2 damage reusable. I think we want to do that as well, because that sets them to below half of their max HP. Now let's burn all dice, see what happens. They have burnt dice, that is great. So sets the die on fire, costs 2 HP to extinguish. Alright, so we take 2 damage and are burnt once there. This is do X damage, inflict 1 shock. So they are dead. Good for us. I wasn't even trying, you know. Win if you want. I don't care. Well, I care, and I'm really grateful that I won. We get 1 gold coin. We get 1 experience. We're halfway to level 2. When we level up, we will get more dice to roll on each fight at that level. Victory. You throw away your boring old gadget. You are inspired to create a new gadget. Choose an item to destroy for parts. So these are the 3 things that we just used in the fight, and now we get to pick a new gadget. Shock 3 equipment. Key gun, just do 3 damage for free, or combine all dice with a battle wrench. I think shocking 3 equipment will probably be good in this early stage. Neither of these professes to be a mimic, so we have found a sword. I'll take that. We have found a buzzer. On an even die, inflict 1 shock. So let's check our equipment here. So on the right we have the current equipped equipment, and then in our backpack we can stow anything that doesn't fit in our current inventory. But we can now use all of this stuff during the next fight against a wolf puppy. I'm sorry, wolf puppy, your bandana is very cute. Wolf puppy is strong against poison. Okay. Wolf puppy, 12 HP. We can also see what they're able to do. Woof woof, repeat next action. Wolf puppy bite, even, do 4 damage. Alright. Well, I think we're going to do 5 damage here. Inflict 3 shock. Shock temporarily disables random equipment, can use a die to unshock. And with this too, We can inflict one more shock, but they have 3 shock and 3 die, so that's not going to... Or even 3 shock and 2 equipment, so that's overkill. So let's stick it here. Alright. They have not managed to bite me yet, but next turn the equipment will be used twice. But we need to do 7 damage. We can do 5 here. And 2 there. That is a great success. Hey, it's you. Can you give me a pat? Pats for Wolf. I promise I won't bite all of your hand off. Just like 3 fingers and a knuckle. Alright, we are level 2. Congratulations, you are now level 2. Maximum health increased by 4. And I believe we should have 3 dice now. Alright, something to get rid of. Let's do another buzzer. We get an extra die. There it is. We get a crossbow. Put in 12 pips worth of stats. Do 9 damage. So now we have to figure out... Oh no, we do still fit all of this stuff in our inventory. So down to the next floor we go. There are 2 apples that would heal us for 5 HP apiece. Now... We've started on floor 1. The boss floor is boss 6. So floors 2, 3, 4, and 5. We must leave at least 1 apple on the ground. We're currently at max HP, so we can just go and fight Sneezy here. Oh. I thought I was the... I thought I was the trader's wagon for some reason. Right, Sneezy. 24 HP. 3 dice. Needs doubles. Reduce the countdowns on all equipment by the double. So if they roll double 6s, we've got massive problems. But we can... Oh. Static shock is not what I thought it was. I thought it was do 3 shock damage as in the status effect. But no, it's just do 3 damage. So what do we want to do here? We can do 6 damage. Which I think I will. Now we could do 2 damage here. Or we could do half of 12 damage. Effectively, like, counting ahead of what's going to occur next turn. Why spend 5 pips to do 2 damage when we can spend 6 pips to do 4.5 damage effectively? So we'll start there. Hope they don't roll doubles. Double 1s is just about the best doubles could be. It literally is the best that doubles could be. We're going to take 3 damage. No big deal. Right. We want to do 15 damage. We can do 3 there. So we want to do 12 damage. So we need to do 6 pips here for 9 damage. And then 3 pips here gets Sneezy out of our way. 2 more XP to get up to the next level. Time to get rid of something. Crossbow into a plasma gun, do 5 damage. Pea shooter, do 3 damage. Let's get rid of the pea shooter. Right, so there's a shop. That is a level 2 pirate for 2 XP. That's a level 2 dryad for 2 XP. So whoever we kill, we're going to level up. Do we have room for any equipment? We have room for a small equipment. So, Keyblade. Do 3 damage, return the dice. That's incredible. That's just going to be free damage every turn. Let's go after the dryad, because as ever, that's the one that gets us closest to our exit first. Dryad is strong against poison. Those are not good rolls. So we can do 3 damage there. What is our focus here? All dice become 6, ready after we take 3 more HP in damage. That will be great. Do 3 damage, return this die. Awesome. What are we expecting here? 4 poison or do damage and they might heal against us. Let's do 5 damage immediately. And we can put the 1 into the crossbow. They hit us for 6. They heal back 2. We have our limit break available, so we can make all of our dice 6s if we wish to. Let's start off by just doing 3 free damage and 3 more. Now we need to do 11 damage with what remains. If we combine a 4 and a 6, this is where things get a little bit technical with the game, because there are skills that you can use to increase or decrease the value of your dice. But if you increase over a 6, you create a new die with the excess value. So if we combine a 6 and a 4, would we have a 6, a 6, and a 4? No. No, we wouldn't. Okay, well, we can do 6 damage here. We'd need all 3 dice to do this, because this is 10. I should have done the 4 and the 3, because that would have made... Oh, it would have made a 6 and a 1, so that wouldn't have mattered either. I think what's probably going to end up happening is we're going to do this. They have 5 damage left. We make both of these 6s. And they die. So we spend our focus, but we'll be alright. We level up. We increase our max HP by 4. Something to be gotten rid of. I like the Keyblade being there as it is. Both of these make plasmas. I'm going to go with that guy. Choose a reward. Max 3 double die value, or this and this do that much damage plus 2 burn once per battle. So we could put 6 and 6 for 12 plus 2 burn, or we can double something over here. It's quite the decision to be made, isn't it? Don't know. I don't know. Double die value will make any 3 into 6 damage. That 3 could be spent here anyway, but we can only do this once per battle. This can be done every turn. Give me that. Give me the doppel dice. We still do not have an excess of equipment. Spike, roll through 6 pips, do 3 damage. Come back to our pirate friend. Right. How do you work? Max 5, do 5 damage or X damage. On a 4, you can reuse this. And 8, deal 6 damage and burn 1 die. Okay. Well, we start here. That's 3 free damage. That's 5 free damage. Double that into 6. And then we can combine 1 and 2 to make 3, but we can put 2 and 1 in here to knock off 3 of that anyway, so it doesn't change anything. 4 here is very bad. That hurts quite a lot. Good news is, this guy is probably about to die, right? I'd love to find some kind of item that I can heal with. Plasma gun, P gun, magic die. Give me a P gun. Right. We come to our shop. Keyblade. I do like the Keyblades. Scrap metal, gain 1 shield, always offered as scrap. I don't know what offered as scrapped means. Upgrade equipment. Well, we have 5 gold. Problem with upgraded equipment is it's just going to turn into... Oh wait, toggle gadget preview. Roll an extra die. Shield plus 3 shield. Alright, I'm going to take another Keyblade, I think. Or am I going to upgrade a Keyblade? Do 4 die, return the dice. Double the dice value on max 3, but it takes away the max. I think that's going to win. So we upgrade that. On at least one, leave at least 1 apple on 4 floors. So we can take one of these apples. We're up to 29 HP. We must leave the other one. And we're away. Right. Make sure we look at where we're actually starting here. Pretty linear map as it goes. Only 1 apple here, so we must leave it. But we'll start here with a wizard. Are we happy with our equipment? There's nothing else we could have if we wanted to. Off to fight the wizard. The wonderful wizard of whatever floor we're on. Right. Here you go. I need another thing to do damage with. Double that. I have a 6 and a 2 that I can't use for anything, which is frustrating. He rolls a 1. Deal 5 damage and freeze 2 dice. So freezing means they'll be set to 1, like that. Key gun, obviously. Keyblade, obviously. Right, then what we can do is we can combine a 1 and a 2, double the 3 and do 6 damage. 5. Dodge next attack. That's fine, because they can dodge this 3 damage. Or not. Okay, well, they can dodge this, and then get hit by this. The wizard is down. I can't get rid of the sword. I need to be able to hit stuff, and right now that's one of our only ways of actually hitting stuff. Double dice plus, new gadget, clone all dice. That's intense, but we're going to have to get rid of the spanner here, I think. More equipment for us. Crystal sword, max 5, do 3 times damage once per battle. That's interesting. We can go and get this as well. Plasma gun, do 5 damage. Oh, that's what it will change into. Ray gun, minimum 3, do 3 damage, 3 uses this turn. Right, that is great, because we need more stuff that we can do damage with in a turn. So I'm going to put the crystal sword down, put the ray gun in, then we don't have to fight the haunted jar first. We can go fight the Yeti first, because we can walk through the apple. We have level up in 3. These are both level 3 creatures, so we'll get 3 XP for whoever we kill. So let's go fight the Yeti. Yeti is weak to fire. We have no fire. Right. Do 3 damage, return the die. Double the die value. How afraid of you am I? Double ones, freeze all dice. Odd, do damage. Odd, do damage, freeze 1 die. Let's use our focus. Then we can double a 6, which will make 2 6s. Then this is do 3 damage, 3 uses. So... oh, it's not 6 damage, it's just 3 damage. That's me not reading things first, which I always should, and I never do. No double ones, only 1 odd die is good going for us. Right, they froze our 6. 16 HP. Can we do 16 HP? We can do 3 damage, get that back. We can double a 5 into a 6 and a 4. There's 6 damage. We need to do 7 more damage. This would be 3. That would be 3. This would be nothing. Combine all dice would make a 6 and a 2 to 8. That's no good for us. Well, he's going to get 1 more hit against us, unfortunately. Those are all odd numbers, so that's 10 damage plus 2 freeze. Fortunately, as soon as we kill him, we will level up and full heal when we level up. So it's not too terrifying. Max HP increased by 4, 1 gold, 3 XP. Something to change. I'm going to take a plasma gun. There's our extra die. Give me more equipment. Barricade, shield plus 3 scrap metal. Gain 1 shield, always offered as scrap. I don't understand what always offered as scrap means, but we have a sword and a keyblade. We don't want to equip the crystal sword yet, I think. Is there anything really good in either of these? Key gun, scrap metal, upgrade equipment. This one. Regenerate, heal 3, max 3, recover 3 health. Steel, borrow equipment, dagger, max 3, do this much damage, reusable. Venus flytrap, do this much damage on 6, restore 2 health. I kind of fancy that. I think, but it's big. And if we look at our equipment right now, we have room for something small. So we'll take regenerate. That's going to get automatically populated over here. Let's go have a fight against a haunted jar. Then we're going to have to see how we're doing for health after that. Because we can't take the apple if we want the extra 75 points. We could take the apple and sacrifice those 75 points. Strong against poison. Poison cloud. Max 3. Inflict that much poison. Blight. Double to do double poison. Right. Start. Plasma gun every time. Do 3 damage. Return the die to me. Double a 3 for a 6. Gain 1 shield. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's try and stay ahead of this poison, shall we? So that's going to do 3 damage to us, then tick down to 2. 5 damage there. Keyblade. Then we can recover that. We can double this. Stick that in there. I'm going to do 2 more poison, but they're not going to be able to double it. And between our Keyblade and our Plasma Cannon, they are very dead. 3 more XP, 1 more gold. I don't want to get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of that. So scrap metal, you're gone. How's our equipment looking? Fine, I guess. We have 2 gold remaining. We could upgrade something. Do X plus 1. Do 4 damage. Recover and reduce poison. Or the crystal sword becomes small. I like that. I like that a lot. So we can now have something else to hit with. We can't take the apple. We have no more cash. Down we go to floor number 4. We now have an all grown up wolf over here. We have 2 apples, so we'll be allowed to take 1 of them. And 2 chests available to us. Let's start with the Sorceress level 3. We have our limit break available. Do 1 damage, get a new die. Do 3 damage, do damage and 1 shock, do damage and 1 shock. Okay. Well, we're not going to get this done in 1 turn. As I adjust how I'm sat, because who can ever sit still for elongated periods these days? Obviously, barricade is free, so we do it. Then we double a 5, that would be a 10, which would be a 6 and a 2. Can't make a 3. We can make a 2, but we get a 2 back from this anyway. Double a 6, we get another 6 back. This is max 5s. Start here. Max 5 here. So doubling our 6 is not worth anything to us. Well, I think we just double a 1. Put a 6 in here. Put a 5 in here. Heal back 2. That's a good amount of damage. We are shocked. So if we want to use our sword, we can put a die in it to unlock it. And do that for free. Right. We can do that for no real cost to us. Now, if we do 6 damage now, we can't kill them. That's really annoying. Right. Hopefully we can recover for 3 this round. We can, so put a 2 in here. Heal me for 3 before the fight ends, then hit them for 1. Right, Crystal Sword, Fury, double next action, duplicate all dice, sword, plasma gun. I hate that I can't look at all of my equipment on this screen. Doing like 15 damage is just too big, so I'm going to get rid of the doppel dice. I don't love it, but it is what it is. Give me more equipment. Electromagnet, 7. Do 4 damage, add +2 each use. Now, does that reset on the fight, or does that persist through the lifetime of the item? Because that is an intriguing prospect either way. Let's put the healing crystal down, because we've got a decent amount of health. And see if we can get that electromagnet ticking up higher over the course of the next couple of fights. Start with the Rhino Beetle because it's closest to the exit. Right. Do we want to duplicate all of our dice? Well, we can do that. That's 3 damage either way. 15 damage once per battle. Excellent. We might as well duplicate what we have left rather than focusing. Then we can do a 4 there. And put the other 4 in here. What are they doing to us? 8 damage. And nothing else there yet. So this now does 6 damage, which is good. Duplicate everything, obviously. That doesn't change anything. 2 of those can go in there. We're not going to kill you this turn, so that goes in there. This is a bad time for us. Right, One of our dice is locked. Do 8 damage. Right, that's good. Level up next fight when we'll get a full heal. This does 4 damage, add 2 each use again. So this is not as OP as I hoped it might be. But it does good work whilst we don't have something else that's scaling big damage. So I'm finally going to get rid of this Keyblade. Give me a Whisper. Odd. Weaken 1 equipment. And as for equipment, odd, weaken 1 equipment. Crystal Sword once per battle for 15 damage. I'd like the Healing Crystal in play. Honestly, I think the electromagnet does more work for us right now than the sword does. 6 damage once, 4 damage once, 6 damage again, 10 damage the second time. Then this starts out scaling, and we can keep the healing crystal on us. Right, we can eat 1 apple now, because secondary objective, leave at least 1 apple on 4 of the floors. So we can eat 1 apple, then we do this direwolf fight, and if we win, we're max HP, because when you level up, you get a full heal. So, let's hope we can do this. For a start, 15 damage. For a second, weaken 1 equipment. Heal for 3. Roll an extra die. Do 4 damage. Good start. That's a bad time. We are cursed. And damaged and a tiny bit poisoned. Curse. All equipment has a 50% chance to fail. Disappears once triggered. Alright, well, these dice are all massive. Right, curse is gone. Roll me an extra die. Can't do this because it's max 3. So just do 6 damage. Doubles again. Cursed again. Interesting, they decided not to curse us. Get weakened. Roll an extra die. Recover 3. Do 8 damage there. We can just survive this turn. We can do 10 damage. And that is great. That is fine by me. We get the deep, deep heartbeat. But 10 damage. Direwolf is dead. Level up, we increase our max HP, we get 1 coin. Something to be gotten rid of. I think this for now. Choose a reward. Copy a piece of equipment, scrap metal, or upgrade something. What would we copy if we could copy something? Probably our 15 damage one time thing. But the problem with that is we would attack with each one for 30 damage during the course of a fight and then not be able to do much else. But I think that is better, at least in the short term. During the next couple of fights, we must leave that apple. So, down to floor 5 we go. Now we must leave one of these 2 apples. But first it's going to be a Rat King, no choice about it. Rat King is strong against poison. Right. Well, We don't need to heal. Let's do 4 and 3 here. 3 theremin damage. And we can do 9. We'll save the other one to be used next turn when we can hopefully roll a 4 or 5, do more damage with it. Well, this is terrifying. Stop rolling such giant numbers. Entirely unfair. Of course, of course. Alright, we have 6 poison on us. So that's going to do 6 damage, then 5 damage, then 4 damage. We can do 15 there. We can get that going there. So next turn, they will die. It's just a case of how big of die rolls are they going to have now to inflict even more poison on us. Roll some 1s, please. 1. 1. 1. It's very rude. Heal me for 3. Then get rid of the bum. Right, I think I'm just going to get rid of one of these crystal swords. Am I? I wish I could look at the map. I'm going to get rid of the healing crystal. Give me equipment. Duplicate a die. Is interesting. Where do we want to get to next? We need 13. This is 4, 5, and 4, which is 13. So we need to do all of these fights to level up. So if we're going to level up when we leave the floor, we might as well eat one of the 2 apples now. Then let's take on the Wicker Man. Don't think we have any fire weapons. Weak to fire. Right. Generate 3. Then duplicate a 4. We can do 4 and 2 and 1 in here. Now we can do 12, we can do 24 damage, takes them down to 16. We just did 4 with this. So it'll be 6, 8, it's 14. We need one of these to be a 5, at least, I think. And they're healing, which is terrifying. Right. Regenerate. Duplicate. Do 15 damage. Then next turn, I'm not even sure what we're going to have next turn. We're going to get burnt for 9. This thing does 8 damage, which is not what we need. To do 7 damage. To do 8 damage, we need at least one of these other die. So duplicate that. 3 and 3 and 1. I'm mad that they've got 1 HP left. Hopefully they can't do another 9 damage burn to us right now. So now we can kill them. Regenerate 3 again. Wicker Man is dead. Right. I want to do more damage. Like, we need to keep the stuff that we have that's doing damage, so... Take that. How's our equipment looking? We're back with the sword. Excuse you? Thank you. So now we're just all damage all of the time. What are you selling? You're selling HP, which is kind of incredible. I think we buy it. Because we can still leave this apple. Do we upgrade something now? Do 4 damage plus 2 each use, make it very small, or do X plus 1 damage? I think we come back for that. Let's... Do we do the snowman first or the banshee? Banshee gets us towards our exit. Snowman gets us equipment we can use to fight the banshee. So let's go snowman. 44 HP. Snowman is weak to fire. Right, this is good because we can duplicate all these dice and go 5 there and a 5 there. We can do 4 and 3 there for 4 damage. And then if we do 4 damage here, this thing on the left will do 6 next time. Odd, odd, odd. They've got 1 odd die. That's good. That's incredibly good for us. It's like this fight basically never happened. And what we really need to start thinking about right now is how are we going to try and arrange our equipment for the very last fight. I'd like to have Fury on the boss fight. Sword. If we could Fury Crystal Sword on the last fight. I don't know if I want to have Crystal Swords on the last fight, because Crystal Swords are only good once, which is kind of a problem. So, give me Fury now. Give me equipment. Static Shock do 3 damage. Lightning Rod needs doubles. Discharge, 0 damage. Take damage to charge. That sounds awful. Needs doubles. Discharge, 0 damage, take damage to charge. I don't like the sound of it. Can I make it better? Backpack. 1 even thing. What do I take out of my backpack for the minute to put that in play? Nothing right now, I think. Alright, Banshee, give me a full heal, please. 5 is excellent to see, because we can do Fury, double next action, 30 damage. Incredible. Then 4 and 4 makes 8 over here, and 5 damage there. What are they doing? Doubles. We are silenced. I can't remember what silence does in this context. Cannot use special character skills or limit breaks. Place 2 die to break silence. Alright, so if we put 2 die in here, we can now Fury. 6 damage twice. Alright, we're at max level. Now that was the last fight of this floor. So I think the next floor, if I recall correctly, is just going to be the boss. So I think we get rid of this Crystal Sword, or Fury, double next action. Get an extra die. Then we have 4 cash. We can buy a spanner or a shovel. What do we have in our backpack now? A lightning rod, a sword, and an electromagnet. I mean, I don't think any of these things improve on that greatly. Do X damage on 6 weaken is not bad, but I think what we're going to do then is upgrade this lightning rod so we don't have to roll doubles. Then leave 1 apple, because leave at least 1 apple on 4 floors. This will be the 4th floor that we leave 1 apple. So we get 75 points, but we only claim that 75 points if we beat our primary objective. Is there anything else here that we want? No. So, time for a boss fight, I think and hope. The Inventor versus Drake. We get 1 extra piece of equipment. Heat ray, burn all dice. Wooden stake. 40. Takes the final 5 HP from vampires. Well, I guess it's really encouraging us to take that, isn't it? So what do we not take? Probably the sword. Because sword does damage, but for a long boss fight, the electromagnet probably gonna scale up better. Right, Drake, let's see what you got. Let's see what you're made of. Drake can only be killed with a wooden stake. Well, I'm glad I brought our wooden stake. Right. I'm hoping that if we perhaps double our next action, if I do 1 in here, then double this, rather than being 4 to 6, it'll be 4 to 6, 6 to 8. Then this is not worth anything to us. So should we focus and just plow all of our 6s into there? 3 poison, 3 blind, drain 3 HP. Well, drain sucks. So I think they heal it back. Right, that did go the way I wanted it to. So we can do 4 here. Fury. 8, 10. Then 3 more damage there. Stick those in there. It's looking good. Looking like we might be okay. Right, 3 poison, 3 blind. Blind means we can't see the dice that we're operating with. But we can Fury. 7, that was a 3. You even? You are even. You went twice. That's an error on my part. That's going to be 12. We put 3 in here. Right. 5 poison. 19 damage. So we can Fury. Through 6 and 2. We have 1 HP left. We can focus, which makes all of these 6s. 6, 12. And Drake is dead. Yes! Such a persistent little dice friend. Sure, let's give the wheel a spin. I think we're going to get lucky. I think we get the car. Car? Car? No car. No amazing prize this time, I'm afraid. Bad luck. Well, I'm pretty happy because that is another 200 points. We won episode 1 run as the inventor, and we left at least 1 apple on all floor 4s. So 2 days into our pyramid run, we are 400 points out of 400 points. But for now, that's going to be everything for today. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.